The following podcast is a Lady K Enterprises production.
Lady K.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that is designed for all women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be speaked upon, such as relationships, personal development, health and wellness, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a two-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Kalima, aka Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K.
Hello everyone, and I thank you for listening to this episode of My Thoughts. And I am giving my thoughts on this series that I am doing in the month of April, which is called 2020 Election. And I think right now it's imperative for us to discuss some of these things that's going on and due right now to the coronavirus. As we can see, it took a shift not only in the country, but it took a shift in the world. And right now is the time for you to open up your eyes and evaluate the leadership that we have in office right now and what we want for our future. I understand we can't do everything at once, but I do understand we can do something. We all have a voice, and I will all stress to exercise your voice and exercise your voice through voting. It is imperative, everyone. This is not a game. This is our lives at hand. And even if it's not your life, your family. And then you want to think about the generations to come. I know we cannot control later down the line, but we can control now. So won't you act now? Put things into perspective for yourself and your family and what you want. And you want to make sure that the person that you are going to vote for, it doesn't matter if you're Democratic, if you're Republican, or if you're neutral, but we want to make sure that this person represents us and our needs and our wants and the future. And again, we can only control so much later down the line. But if you think about it, the decisions that we make today will affect us later down the line. So again, I hope and I pray that you have insight to what is going around. Just pay attention a little more. The leadership that we have in our office, pay attention to them too. Pay attention to who's doing what. Honestly, no, I'm so serious, everyone. Pay attention who took key to this virus, who acted fast, who dragged their feet, who thought it was a joke. All this is insight for us for the 2020 election. And not even just that, a lot of people don't realize how important the primary are. Because you got to also think the people that's coming into the primary, eventually, they lead up to who are coming for the presidential, which is important. The representatives of the House, the Republicans, or the Democrats. And right now, it is not about who this side and that side is. Honestly, it's all of us coming to a common ground and respecting one another. And having the common decency to just focus on the things that everybody wants. And what does everybody want? It doesn't matter what your side is, because at the end of the day, we want the best for our families. We want to make sure the income that we receive can take care of our family. We want to make sure that legislators have our back when there are certain rights are being violated. Those are the key things. Do not lose hindsight. That is what is important. Our children's education, protecting our wages, protecting our income, protecting our finances, the now and the future. And I'm sure a lot of people are concerned about the market and how it's going. All that plays a big factor. So this is why I'm telling you to please take observation on who is doing what. And please, oh gosh, for the people who say my vote don't count, can we please get out that mindset? Can you please do a little bit more digging? Can you please do a little bit more research and do your homework, because your vote does matter. Your voice does matter. What you do does matter. We, at this point, again, like I stressed before, I can't stress it enough. We all need one another at this point. Again, it's not about size. It's about coming to a common ground and just respecting each other, differences. But again, just wanting the same, if that makes sense to you. So I come on with this message because, again, I just wanted to give my thoughts on how I feel about the things that's going on and how we need to come together as a country, the world, because, again, we need one another. We cannot do it by ourselves. It's going to take collective effort. And I do want to say this. I really am proud of how some of the average day people are coming together and helping one another. That is amazing. And that is what America is. If you honestly want to think about it, America is made up on multiple immigrants coming to this country for one thing: equal opportunity and freedom. And we pretty much built this country on our blood, sweat, and tears. Some of us was forced here. Others migrated willingly, knowing what was here and knowing the opportunity and knowing that they can make a living for their families, because, again, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So with that being said, everyone, I definitely urge you to continue to listen in the month of April as I continue with this 2020 election. My guests are experts in their areas, and they're definitely giving some insight. So God bless you, everyone. Thank you for continuing to tune and listen to me. Continue to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady K Chat, and on my website at www.ladykkenterprises. INC and K is spelled KAY. Have a great night, everyone.